Hey guys, Miss Stowell here to give you a quick tutorial on how to use Kami. Kami is a program that will let you write on your screen as if you were writing with a pencil on your paper. It's also got lots of other cool features, so let's get started by looking at the toolbar. Now your toolbar starts out on the left side, but if you want to, you can move it to the right side. I like to have it on my left, so we're going to keep it on the left. This is where you're going to find everything that you need to mark up your Kami assignment. First up, we have the select tool. It's just like a regular mouse button. Nothing special there. Next up, we have markup. This is where you are going to find your highlighter, box highlighter, strike through, and underline. Now the highlighter is exactly what it sounds like, just as if you were using a highlighter with a pen at school. Box highlighter, if you want to do it this way, you can do it that way instead. If you want to cross something off, that's the strike through. If you want to underline something, there you go. And you can change all the colors. So say I want that underline to be red. Now it's red. Okay, next up we have our comments. Now comments will put, let's switch to red so you can see it. Comments will put a box somewhere, and then you write your comment there. So whenever I make a comment, it's typically to let you guys know that something needs to be fixed. If you want to, you can also write a comment to tell me like if you needed help with a certain thing. The text box is very handy. Say, I just found plebeians. Plebeians. You can write it right there. Number 2, plebeians. And next up we have drawing. Drawing is right here. This is the one that will actually let you write with your finger on your touch screen as if you were using a pen or a pencil. So let's find another word. Here's civic duty. Civic duty. And since I just found that, I'm going to go back to the text box, write it down here, and say I want to use purple this time. Civic duty. Next up we have our shapes. This one's actually my favorite because it's the easiest, especially for the word searches. You've got your rectangle, and here's dictator. It's my rectangle. So I'm going to put dictator down here since I just found that. The only issue that we have with shapes is that say you find something that's diagonal, it's not going to let you do a diagonal box. So instead what you would do is you would use the insert line. And we're going to change that to, let's do green. Let's say, oh goodness, where's another one? There's plebeians. Here's patricians. Let me erase the smiley face. Let's do green. Patricians. This will give you a diagonal line. Or say I need to mark something up. I can put an X here if this one was incorrect. Okay, now we just found patricians. So let's go ahead and write it right here. Okay, say you want to erase something. You pick the eraser. Either one of these will be fine, but this will allow you to erase things one at a time. Here, you can either use the text box, that's what I would suggest, or you can use the drawing tool to write with your finger. This was written with my finger. The crossword puzzle is going to be a little bit trickier. This one, you're going to either use the drawing tool, you'll have to zoom in a little bit, or you can use the text box to do each individual one. So say 6 across is veto. If I just write veto, it's all going to go into one box. So what I need to do is put a new text box for each letter. There you go. This one's pretty easy. Typing or drawing. And for us, for Cami, that's pretty much all we're going to be doing. Once you are all done, you're going to come up here to the Submit button. You see how it says that it was last saved a minute ago? This saves every 30 seconds, whatever version you have, to yours and my Google Drive. Hit that Submit button, and it will send me your saved assignment. Say you realized, oh, I forgot to do something. But if you try to edit something, it won't let you because you've already submitted the assignment. You can hit that Unsubmit button. If you click that, here's where you submitted it. Now click Unsubmit, and now you can make your changes. Now we want to resubmit it again. Submit. All done. So that's it for this, guys. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.